Hello, this is Travel Blog, Croatia. I haven't done a travel blog for a little bit. I'm in a hotel room again. 46 bucks, but I get a free breakfast. I've been in hotel rooms for a long time now. I haven't been in my tent since like that one time in the rain and in a Poland, man, so I've kind of been weak. The problem was that I got up really late and I didn't start until noon today, and I'm not really that much of a morning person. But even though it's like totally bright out these days at like 5, man, I need to start going early. But I just I wanted to keep writing, so I wrote and I get here. I rode 9 hours straight, so I get here at like 9 o'clock at this hotel because I was just curious how much it is. Croatia, I didn't know how much hotels are here, and well, Hungary was 66. That was the most expensive. This is 46, and then but in Slovenia it was 11.50 euros, which is like a euro. I think is pretty much almost the same as a dollar these days. So, anyways, yeah, but I wouldn't have been able to camp out anyways if I had have like done the thing where, cause see, I mean, I could have camped out here, but it would have been like 11 by the time I get going again, because I ate dinner here at this hotel, and then I would have had to pedal at least. I looked on Google Earth Maps, at least 10 more kilometers just to get out of this like this metropolitan area that I'm in like Pujago. I can't even remember where I am. Croatia, and then it's up against a mountain, so the bushes, it might not even be flat. So I was like, all right, let's just get a hotel. Anyways, but I wouldn't, even if I had have started like gotten my dinner at the last town and then tried to camp, it wouldn't have worked but that's the heater, because not a UFO, because um 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 yeah, like I left this town and I see all of these buildings, like abandoned buildings all over the place. And then you have buildings with houses, but it's like old people, like really old people, like standing there. And and then I see these like all these signs all over the place that say like "Don't come in" or something like that, but I didn't look at it. And also, it looks like a total jungle, like I would have to wade through like grass that's like 4 feet deep, you know, and I mean, and it's like rainforest, like multi-layer canopy rainforest. And it was pretty much raining like half the day today, and there were parts where it was raining hard too, like so hard where you can't even ride that fast because you can't even see kind of rain. But it's like warm. It's starting to get warmer. So like I didn't even have to arm myself in all of my clothes, like my rain jacket and pants. I only put on rain jacket and I just kept my tights on, and let them get wet, and I didn't get cold or anything. And I didn't even put my gloves on, my long finger gloves on. So it's cool. Warm rain is a million times better than freezing cold rain, like how it was last week. Um, but anyways, yeah. So, and I see more, and then I see more of these like abandoned buildings, and they're all over the place, and like for like 2 hours worth of riding through this rainforest, and then I see all these like graves all over the place, and then like just old people, kind of like standing around. And there's this one old lady, and I actually made eye contact with her and kept it. I connected, and then went like this, because it seems like in Croatia, and I guess I'll do another video what I think about Croatia, but there's lots of Croatians who are like, eh, like they look really gruff, like from Borat, those people from Borat. Like I saw, like there are these old ladies, lots of old ladies working outside, toiling outside, which is special about Croatia. But I still do that video when I think about Croatia. But I just remember one of them looks up and she's like, "Ugh, ugh." So, anyways, I deliberately like wanted to say hi to this one lady just to see if she'd like nod back or whatever, and she just goes, something like that. I mean, I guess what she said was something like, I don't know, like, oh, you're bike touring, you're riding your bike instead of riding a car. Oh my God, that's crazy. I don't know what she said, but it was funny because she said it so loud. Um, yeah, but then I go over the hill and then I come down and I see more of those signs. So I stop and I look at it and I filmed it, and it's like attention minefield. So like I was riding through minefields most of like the whole afternoon for like hours. And I guess that was like a war zone. That like valley I was in. That rain, and it was like jungle, like Vietnam. It must have been like Vietnam. And I guess all those empty houses were where the people lived who got killed in the war zone, and all those graves are for the people in the war zone. And like the part that I filmed today, it was like there was bunches of houses. It was like a little village that was totally abandoned with a bunch of graves. So, and all you have left are a few old people. It was just bizarre. But anyways, I wouldn't have been able to camp there. I would have had to camp in a minefield, and I don't want to take that chance. But I don't think I'm in the. But the guy, the waiter here, said that it's only a minefield if it's you only have to worry about it being minefield if you see signs around. So, but I still didn't want to like go out. I mean, I'm kind of tired, dude. I rode like 9 hours straight today. And one thing that's cool that's changed about my biking here, see, that I've noticed pretty much right after I did my 2,000 miles on the bike video last week, is that I noticed the other day that now I'm able to see, and it's about maybe after 2,300 miles of riding, all of a sudden I noticed that I'm able to ride on the drops with my hands on the drops. Before I couldn't ride up my hands on the drops because the flesh between where I sit on the seat and my bone would just be too raw and it would hurt. Not friction, not chafing. I've had a little bit of chafing problems, but I have two pairs of bike pants that I alternate because the bike pants they cause chafing at different places. So I haven't had problems with chafing, and I don't think I will have any more problems with chafing or the rashes that I had before when I was in Prague because I'm using toilet paper now. That's when I was camping a lot, and that was a bad idea. But anyways, but yeah, all of a sudden, like that flesh like toughened up, and so I can like before I couldn't ride in the drops for more than a couple minutes at a time, but now I can ride in the drops all day. And if my butt happens to get sore, like I like stand up for like a couple of seconds, and before I couldn't ride with my hands in the drops out of the saddle either. Like that was too awkward for me, but now I can. And now it's like better even than on the horns. Like hands in the drops, I've noticed I can ride at a higher RPM. And horns is better for like really low RPM, like if I'm climbing and stuff. Um, but yeah, but today I actually today was the first day I noticed I was on autopilot. Because like when you're bike touring or biking, when you can ride autopilot, that like means that's like a good sign that you're in shape, which basically means that you can go fast without even trying. Like you're not even, I mean, yeah, like when you go over like hills and stuff, your legs do still burn a little bit, but but it's like not an effort. Like before when I first started riding, I'd be like hammering and it's I have to like consciously hammer or else I'm just not going to move. I'm only going to go 10 miles an hour. But now I can go 20 miles an hour without even trying. So that's why I call it autopilot. So I was doing the autopilot thing today for a while, and it was awesome listening to music, not doing the audio encyclopedia, but the music, and it was great. But then the battery died on my MP3. I think my MP3 battery is starting to die because it charged all night last night. So my other MP3, like the battery was dead. I guess because I didn't use it for a couple weeks and it got wet or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was doing fine autopilot for like 5 hours, and then I guess the last 4 hours it was a little bit more difficult. But it was still okay. It wasn't bad. But anyways, recently, I'm almost out of time, but recently another thing that I started doing recently, just the last couple of days, is that is I'm not stopping for lunch anymore. Before I would like ride and then I'd stop at like a restaurant and have like a lunch at a restaurant. Um, and then ride again, and that eats up my time, dude, because you have to ride into a town, you have to find a restaurant, you have to find a place to lock your bike, you have to take the backpack off the bike, you know, you have to go in the restaurant, you have to decide what you're going to order, you have to wait for the food to come. What the hell? That's the heater in the bathroom. And yeah, anyways, but I don't do that anymore. I'm out of time, so ciao.